Hello, it's Captain Scott. Welcome to the emergency broadcast system. I hear you're spending Christmas alone. Well, you might be self-isolating or you might simply be isolated, but here at the emergency broadcast system we've got 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. Some top tips to get you through the day. Frowning. I don't know why he's frowning, but he's frowning when he's delivering these messages. He might be smiling, but he's still frowning. What ho? You're with Scott. This is the emergency broadcast system. It's Christmas. It's always Christmas. This is your right. By the right ear and the left ear. Here's tip number 1. Keep it virtual. Yes, it's tempting to pack it all in and sit in front. Oh, this is somebody else's words that I've ripped from an edit. Like somebody else has done the bother to. I'll show you. There it is. Okay. And how'd you get that so the people can see it at home? Well, are you an idiot? You told me you know how to work this. There it is. Look, here's how to plan for a Christmas of self-isolation. This is somebody else's article. They've written it. And I've just ripped some bits, popped them on my little notepad, read them out myself. Just a second. Famia Baker, look, she writ it, she done writ it, but she ain't getting all the credit because after some careful research, see me getting stressed now. See, after careful research, it turns out there's quite a lot of these sort of tips. And some of them come from mental health charities. And some people might rewrite them in their own words and create a sort of article for their job. But actually the good work was done by a mental health charity in advance somewhere else. So I do know that is a fact. I forgot the mental health charity one as well. Didn't I copy and post that? No, I didn't copy and paste that as well. It was called Thinking Something. See how freeform it is this week. So she's not getting all the credit, I just tell you that. But I am crediting her because, you know, I'm not a chuffer. Yes, it's tempting to pack it all in, sit in front of Netflix with a bottle of wine for one. But let's not forget that everyone's still a virtual call away. And I don't advise you do drinking, but, you know, it's Christmas. Make sure you have some scheduled calls in. I don't drink on Christmas either. I don't drink on any of the days. Make sure you have some scheduled calls. Scheduled. I don't know how to pronounce it. Make sure you have some scheduled calls in. We're all pros at this by now. I mean, are we? I don't have any scheduled calls in. But if you don't have any scheduled calls in, that's fine. You can just call someone. You can go through your phone. You can check on your Facebook. You can do a drop-in. You can FaceTime someone. It doesn't matter who it is. Everyone does Christmas. So they're all doing a very similar thing. And you know what? They're probably going to be grateful at the break. Oh, sorry, everyone, at Christmas. Sorry, everyone, I have to go outside now and talk on my phone. Thank chuffing God, they're probably saying. So it doesn't matter who it is, long lost, whatever. Give them a call. They'll be happy with it. And if they're busy, they can say, "Hang on, mate, it's Christmas. I'm just a little bit busy." But Uncle Jeff's over here. He's got Auntie Jones over there. Give her the phone. Save me having to chuffing talk to her for another 10 minutes. There, give her the phone, and you'll be able to talk to some of his other relatives. It'll be fine. Just anybody, even if you don't know them that well, it's fine. In my household, we have Alexas. Sometimes we drop into each other's houses, just leave the houses on Alexa. What, ho? I should have an Alexa here. Imagine a thing with a screen like that. It's like that, but it's Alexa. Why is that so hot? We set up Alexa, but we don't feel the need to talk to each other all the time. Sometimes we just leave Alexa dropped in. It's like having a portal to another room. On Christmas Day, this might be nice for other families and other family members to have portal to the Christmas room. So you get that. What I mean is, you just put Alexa on. You don't have to talk. You just got your Alexas on the side. It's like a portal to another room where if you want to go and just drop by and say, "Oh, hi, who's this time?" If somebody else has got a bit more going on at their house, just do your Alexas on. It's a good little tip. On Christmas Day, there's a celebration at St Mary's Church, Hanwell. It's at 10 o'clock GMT and it's available on Facebook. On Christmas morning, there's carols at Journey Church, Harrow. It's at 10 p.m. GMT and it's available at Facebook. Live virtual performance of a Christmas carol at 9:30 p.m. GMT, 10, 22:30, 22:30 p.m. GMT. Available at Eventbrite for £11.50. Well, it turns out you can pay to virtually attend things like Eventbrite's Christmas Carol evening. So even though you're not feeling whatever, it's out there for you. It's out there. You can get on the internet. You can plan for your day. Today's Christmas Day. Maybe later you want to go to the thing at Eventbrite. I'm not sponsored by Eventbrite. I don't even know if it's a good idea. It might be a waste of chuffing money. The free ones are at the churches, but you have to get up early. But it's worth knowing, isn't it, that there's free, drop-in, interactive, virtual, not goggle headset virtual. Oh, here I am with Jesus now. Isn't he big? But you know, on the computer, go and watch some Christmas carols at the church. Hear the vicar talking. You'll enjoy it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. It's Christmas. Next tip. Reach out if you're feeling lonely. It's the same as the last chuffing tip. It's difficult to reach out when you're feeling isolated, but chances are your loved ones will understand and may make you feel the same, or may feel the same, may even feel the same. Random phone calls to friends are okay at Christmas. I put that last bit. Random friends phone calls are okay at Christmas. That's the same one as the last one. My next tip. Feast. 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 Oh, what, her? Gonna have feast. Gonna have feast. Lovely feast. And what we're gonna have is, for this tip, you can have what you want. I'm vegan and I promote it most of the time. I'm not like part of the vegan council. I'm not like responsible for the promotion of veganism, but I tend to advise in the favour of. But it's Christmas. You can do what you want. Even if it's not vegan, I'm not going to get cross. Maybe next year, you know, maybe after a whole year to think about it and consider maybe. But this year, whatever. If you're on your own, I bet there's loads of people who've actually got the COVID and considered going around people's houses, or decided to go and have other people come around their house even though they've got the COVID. If that was you and you're thinking about it, but instead you decide to stay home, watch this video and have these tips, and you think maybe I'll go around to someone else's house who's got the COVID just because chuff it. Don't chuff it. You're doing the right thing. Congratulations, Captain. There's 10 points. Feasting at Christmas. It's the tradition. There's the cat. It's traditional. It's traditional. Nothing. Tradition means nothing. You don't have to follow any traditions. Here's the Scott's top tip. Interject. Interject, Scott. Just Scott now, not the character, just Scott. I don't care for traditions. I think if you want to reject a tradition, that's fine. That's fine. There were lots of traditions that were rubbish, weren't there? Like racism. That was a rubbish tradition, wasn't it? Like nationalism. That was a rubbish tradition. It was traditional that we used to go to the toilet in the back garden. That was rubbish. Don't want to do that anymore. It was traditional that I used to have to pay money to the feudal landowners. I was a serf. Or it was traditional that I was the landowner and I had to whip the serf. So I don't want to do that. Chuff. It's effing English. Chuff the traditions if you want to. Or if you like them, because it's Christmas and they make you feel nice, enjoy them. Don't listen to me, you enjoy them. But they're there for you to choose. So it's up to you. So don't feel bad either way, is my call on that. Don't be afraid to use the delivery service. Deliveroo and other delivery services are serving on Christmas Day. Other cultures that don't celebrate Christmas, such as Chinese and Indian, are working on Christmas Day. So you can feel... Maybe that sounds a bit racist. I think that sounds a bit racist, what I've done there. Doing my traditional English voice, other cultures are working on Christmas Day. Let's go to web browser where we've had feast at the Chinese food restaurant with your vaccinated Jewish friends. So it's not racist, we're all doing it. Celebrating other cultures and celebrating the fact that they might not necessarily celebrate the same things as us. So they might be happy to be at work. Well, nobody's happy to be at... Look, you get the gist. Order yourself a curry if you want a curry. It's fine. Order Chinese as well. Have two. It's Christmas. It's on me. It's not really on me. But, you know, it's Christmas. Eat and be merry. And if that means your favourite takeaway, have a takeaway. Chuff it. It's okay. It's okay. Have it as well as the defrosted single-eater, single-seater, easy-heater Christmas turkey fajita. It's Christmas, why didn't you go for a walk, you sod? It's Christmas, why didn't you go for a walk? People tend to go for a walk on Christmas. I often see the neighbours take a walk on Christmas. All their friends and all their family and all their dog, and they've got the dog and they've all got the coats on and they're wearing the clothes. It's new clothes they've got for Christmas, they're all going for a walk. You might see them. You might bump into people and have a little chat. Don't bump into people. This is a bad tip. Bad tip if you've got the COVID. If you're self-isolating because you've got the COVID, try not to bump into the people. But going for a walk is absolutely fine on Christmas Day. In fact, going for a walk is almost traditional. Traditional, which I said you don't do traditions. It doesn't matter. Go for a walk because it's going to be good for your mental health. It's going to be, get you out in the crisp Christmas air. You're going to feel better for it. Go for a walk, you chuffer. Get out. Stop watching this chuff. Go for a walk. Plan a little. You ready? Plan a little, or a lot. This may sound boring, but a little bit forward planning is actually hugely beneficial and gives you something to look forward to. Make some plans, advises Coombs. The pandemic, and I don't know who Coombs is, but she wrote something that was in part of the article that I copy and pasted, so... make some plans, advises Coombs. The pandemic can plans on hold, but it cannot stop us from thinking and conceiving them. It cannot stop us from thinking and conceiving them. Psychologically planning ahead, even just little, releases the endorphins we need to raise our mood and feel more connected to people and the world. So basically the suggestion here is, it's Christmas, you've got some time, New Year's coming, make some plans, it's good for your mood, apparently. That's what they reckon. So it's going in as a tip, you better enjoy it. Relationship therapist Vanessa Coltrane, not Coltrane, like the Cochrane. That's not going to be I'm going to put it in chat and you can tell me what you think. Let's post it in chat. That's the name. Tell me how to pronounce. You can't tell me how to pronounce it because I have to read what you've written and then I can't pronounce it. So, is it Cochrane though, like I'm thinking, or is it Koshrane? Koshrane. Vanessa Koshrane. Vanessa, relationship therapist Vanessa, has this final piece of advice. The biggest factor to remember when spending Christmas alone is to remember that one day doesn't represent your life. You may be alone for Christmas, but you won't be alone for the rest of your life. You may be alone for Christmas, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're alone in life. That's quite a good message, actually. Doing it all, or some of the above, should certainly keep you busy as you say goodbye to the year that was and usher in a new and hopefully better one. By Jove, I think we've got it. So that'll work, won't it? That'll work. I mean, I can't say anything else about Christmas than that, can I? I'll just do that. I'll just do it with the background. Behind me, there'll be like some sort of emergency broadcast. Maybe some British Pathé News, something like that. I'll black and white myself out, or, put a bit of a projector thing on my face to make it look like I'm a bit oldie. Ye oldie. Cochrane. Definitely cock, though. We're definitely going with cock. And the thing is, if that is your name, I used to know somebody who had a name that was, clearly had a bit of a rude word in it. They didn't say the rude word. They spoke around it. So they would never say the cock. They'd say kosh or kosh. And people would come up to and say, Mrs. Cochrane, and they'd go, Koshrane. It's like, they've got it on the tip of their tongue, ready for the slur that's coming. Koshrane. We don't say Cochrane in our household. We say Koshrane. Mahoney. Yeah, that sort of thing. You don't want to be called Cochrane, do you? Well, you might do. I don't know. Sorry on Christmas Day, Mrs. Cochrane. I've ruined your Christmas now. Done a whittling your minestrone.